Big news of the day. Asian markets led by those in Hong Kong staged a sharp recovery and closed firmly in the green after news reports suggested that Hong Kong leader Carrie Lam has formally agreed to withdraw the controversial extradition bill. Jody Schneider of Bloomberg News is joining us with more details. Jody, right at the epicenter, what have you made of this potential development?
Well, of course, this is a big development because this bill is what sparked these months of protests in Hong Kong. This is a bill that would have allowed the extradition for the very first time of residents of Hong Kong to mainland China, which has a very different legal system than does Hong Kong. So this led to the protests. Carrie Lam had said she suspended the bill in June. However, she did not formally withdraw it, and that has been one of the 5 demands of protesters who have come to the streets for 13 consecutive weekends since this began in June. The real question with the withdrawal is will this be enough for protesters? Will they view this as something that will allow them to end their protest, or will they more likely see it as too little, too late?
Jody, just to bring you in on the other aspect, this is one out of the 5 demands of the protesters. And now that you've seen a slight bit of a give, is it likely that there could be, some agreement with regards to the other 4 demands as well? How likely is that?
Well, that's a question, obviously, and a second demand that would be more likely than others to be acted upon is one that has been debated a lot in Hong Kong this summer, an independent investigation into police action since the protests began. Civic leaders, business groups have called for that, saying there should be an outside investigation. Carrie Lam has reportedly looked into that, but has not gone ahead with that. So that would be a question. There's a lot of questions we all want to ask. She's going to be meeting with pro-government leaders very soon, this afternoon, and then we may hear from her herself. But at this point, all we know is it looks like this is going to be, she's going to formally withdraw this, which basically means it could not be reintroduced without, some significant legal machinations. It had not been formally withdrawn to this point, just suspended.